Africa. It was a sunny morning. Me and my mom were going to visit my uncle who lives in a village close to my hometown. So as we are walking, it is about 3 miles. So now, all of a sudden, the car stopped. So I was 8 years old. So the driver was a male, and we have another 3 male behind. And this beautiful lady with her purple dress, and the dress has sparkly things, and it was shiny. So when the lady rolled her window down, the breeze from the car hit me. It was so cold. I thought somebody threw ice on my face. So I was like, wow, I never see anything like this. She was so beautiful, she was so elegant, and I wonder what kind of a lady she is. That is not what I see around me. What I see around me is this woman who go to the farm, who fetch water around, and who carries baby around, and who doesn't actually not wearing purple dress. So I told my mom, wow, she really looked beautiful. I love her dress. So my mom was like, okay, do you know who she is? And I was like, no, I don't know her. She is a minister in the government. I think it's called secretary here. So she was asking a direction to another village. So we saw her the direction, then she left. And as we are walking again, me and my mom, I was like, Mama, I really want that purple dress. Can you please buy me that purple dress? She was like, no, Teddy, that dress is so expensive. She is very rich. I'm like, what can I do to get rich? She's like, okay, you're gonna go to school. You're gonna go to school, then have a higher degree in order to work in the government and to get rich. As you all know, Africa, whoever works in the government is rich. So I was like, in my mind, yes, I'm gonna go to school. So we walked, we visited my aunt, and was like, okay, I just want the sundown for me to go home with my mom. So yes, it was time to go back home. I told my mom, really, I want to go to school. So my mom was like, okay, ask your dad. As typical African man, they all like to decide what is going on. So I asked my dad, can I go to school? My dad was like, no. I'm not gonna take my girls to school. My dad called me with my last name, Jallow. You will have a very rich man who will buy you a purple dress, and that's not what I really wanted to hear. So, okay, now I was not happy. I went back in my bed crying, but again, there's another voice in my mind which was telling me, look, just go to school. If you wake up in the morning, take yourself to school. I was 8 years old. I knew where the school is because me and my mom, we go to that village to sell milk. I am a Fulani. We have a lot of cows. We drink enough milk, and we sell when we have leftovers. So in the morning, I woke up, I wear my beautiful dress, and I went to school. So as I stood in front of the gate, every student passed by and went to their assigned classes. And I was just wandering around and thinking, this is really not school because I'm not in any class. But when everybody passed, so I can hear his voice is coming from a far end. It was ABC song. So it was so beautiful. So I walked towards the voice. So when I get closer, I saw a big stairs and I sit there playing. I didn't know there was a bell, like the church bell next to me. They used the bell to ring time. So I was playing with the bell fell, a whole commotion came out. It was the principal who ran out and said, hey, what you doing here? I was like, I came to school. And he stopped. He's like, you came to school? What class are you? I'm like, I'm in class 0. So he was like, really? He laughed, and then he called me back. He said, come. So I came in. So he's like, okay, where are you from? So I told him, my mom, my parents, all the things that happened. Then he just smiled and said, are you a Fula? I said, yeah, I am a Fula. Fulas never stop. They don't take their girls to school, which is normal. They don't take their girls to school. Their girls married at the age of like 14, 13, 15. But unfortunately, I was not ready for that. I won my purple dress. So I went to school that day. He gave me a pen. He gave me a plastic bag. Then he took me to grade 1. Then that's it. So I started school. When 3 o'clock came, I came back home. And then my mom, in a punishing way, she was like, no, there's no leftover food for you. So in order to punish me not to go to school. So the following morning again, I woke up. I did the same thing for like 5 days. Then now they started giving me food, like lunch. So I started having lunch, but no uniform. So 6 months later, my mom met with the principal explaining it to her, look, buy her a uniform, allow her to go to school. So the principal did her wonderful talk to let my mom buy me a uniform. So mom bought me a uniform finally. So now I'm in school. So I'm the only girl who go to school in my village. A village of like so many other girls, so many boys, nobody went to school. So I'm so different now. I sing ABC song, I play new games. So my friends like it. So I begin to talk to them, like to encourage them, actually to even encourage the parents. 4 years later, I get everybody in the village to come with me to school. And here again, I am with the principal, like, hey, here are the kids, they want to go to school. So now the principal was like, you again? I'm like, yeah, me again. So, you again, yeah. So after that, in 2009, I came to America and co-founded the Refugee Dream Center, and I'm still doing the same thing. I call refugees, I meet them at the stores, I go around, I visit them in their homes, I ask them to come and do their ESL classes, and then one day my husband was like, Teddy, I'm gonna get you the purple dress. I'm like, no, you cannot get me that purple dress, I will get it. I'm in school and I'm expecting to have my purple dress soon. Thank you, guys.